Today, these players walk in the shadows of legend. And there is the breakthrough goal.
That's what the fans came to see. That's for the history books.
Del Piero! Big games produce big moments.
Have you seen a more freakish goal in A-League history?
Well, the A-League delivers again.
No one is stopping that.
What an unbelievable strike! And the Mariners have done it! Remarkable!
Adelaide sat just 2 points shy of league leaders Auckland coming into round 19 of the Isuzu UTE A-League. They, though, were up against a Newcastle Jets side who were fresh off a confidence-boosting 3-0 win over Melbourne Victory. Coach Rob Stanton handed a first start to new signing Kota Mizunuma, who joined from Japan in January.
Mizunuma back for Aquilina. That's a good cross as well. Isaias, it's under the crossbar, and Ethan Cox again under pressure from Lockie Rose, not taking any chances. Able to enjoy a little time on the ball uncontested, but not for long. Oh, Nata ran into traffic. Now Adams down this right-hand side with Kota. He's got Lockie Rose in the middle. Oh, it's a great ball for Rose, surely. What a cross from Kota Mizunuma. And the combination strikes again. They've been on the bench, the pair of them, making a difference in the second half. This evening they get their chance from the get-go, and they make it pay.
And it's not too shabby a ball from Kota Mizunuma either. They're rapidly forming the dynamic duo partnership, these two.
Ryan White, outside again, Parias. The cross is a good one towards... Good one! Mork is there! And Stephen Mork, who scored the only goal of the game between these two sides earlier this season, and a 1-0 victory for Adelaide, has drawn the two sides level on the stroke of half-time.
Well, Ryan White spreads this ball nicely on the Harvey Norman replay, and having then set the attack up, he might take a leaf out of his captain's book.
A little bit fortunate to get that one past Clough. Now Clayton Taylor accelerates. He's got the better of Bart Freens. Taylor, he's away this time. Shoots and scores! Beats Ethan Cox at his near post. And for the second time this evening, the Newcastle Jets find themselves in front. With one eye on the clock. Half an hour to go. De Cooley. De Cooley still shoots a stinging shot, palmed away by James. Now White with Clough. Parias, first time ball. Mork with those runs into the area at the near post was Goodwin. Taylor, and now Adams hits it. Well, his first ever A-League goal was from a similar kind of range against Perth. There's Falami with more. Falami goes again, and as he slid in to shoot, he couldn't control the effort. He wants the corner. Aleague manages the cutback. Oh, and Stephen Mork, with the goal at his mercy, completely fluffed his lines. Aleague, we're into the 90th minute. Falami with White. Ryan White trying to curl it, palmed away by James. Crawford for Tattoo! Well, that would have been some introduction. Aleague will get there. Plays it back, Falami. Ayubi. Ryan White with another shot. And again, it's a good stop from James. Ayubi. The follow-up shot just wide from Ethan Aleague. If it stays this way, it will be his second home defeat of the season. Ethan Cox has played himself into trouble. Almost a second time. Got away with it. Well, that would have settled it once and for all. Taylor clears, Isaias again. But there's no more time. Back-to-back wins for Newcastle, who climbed 3 points to within 1 of Wellington Phoenix. And it's an opportunity missed for the home side Adelaide to move clear, well clear of third place Melbourne Victory and keep pace with the runaway leaders now, Auckland, at the top of the Isuzu UTE ladder. It's finished here, an upset. The second place team in the competition knocked off as the Jets have defeated the Reds by 2-1.
Auckland were looking for revenge when they travelled to Melbourne to take on Western United. The Black Knights suffered their heaviest loss of the season back in December when Western defeated them 4-0 at Go Media Stadium. Both sides would have to do it without key players in midfield though, with Angus Thurgate and Louis Verstraete missing the match through suspension.
Getting towards the 6-yard box, dangerous stuff for Auckland. Can they cut to the byline? Waiting for it is Mata and puts his header wide from point-blank range. Chance here. Great save from Alex Paulson. It was at a decent height, Danzaki cutting back in. Here come Western again. Shamoon and Danzaki down the right. The ball towards Ibasuki and flicks the header on and wide of Alex Paulson's far post. Here comes Mai now. Late in the first half from long range, that left foot. Well, he didn't get hold of it a couple of minutes ago. He certainly got hold of this one. Jomo Mai from long range. Matt Sutton couldn't do anything about it. It nestles in the bottom corner. A minute left in the first half and Auckland have the lead. Could they come up with another one here? Here's Moreno. Has Max Mata on the 6-yard line. It's a tap in for the Auckland FC talisman. And 2 goals in as many minutes. This one a little simpler, but they won't care how they come. Auckland lead 2-0. Sutton stabs this one low. Ibasuki was muscled off the ball there, but he came out better in the end. Might be Jake Brimmer with his hands in his head and an opportunity for Bottage, but easily dealt with in the end by Alex Paulson. Garuccio brings it down the chest. Does well to get away. Lawton, wonderful ball through, and Lawton's ball across the face. Probably would have liked to have done better. Basuki has an opportunity here, feeding down the right-hand side. And Matt Grimaldi makes Alex Paulson have to work hard for that one. Paulson has to have a couple of opportunities. Grimaldi's been only on the field for a few minutes, and he almost sends Bozanovski through. But it is ultimately given away now as Randall finds Rogerson, who's brought down. Ben Garuccio, ball and all. Rogerson was upended. Western United can break. Ibasuki with a deep ball for Noah Bottage. The cavalry arriving for Auckland. Garuccio finding Ibasuki. Back to Garuccio. Towards the byline across the face. Alex Paulson does really well in traffic to get down low and grab a dangerous ball. What about this tackle from Garuccio?
That is absolutely outstanding. He had to get that just right, the Western United captain, and he did that. And then turned defence into attack in the blink of an eye.
What can Garuccio come up with here? He cuts back inside. There's no green and black shirt there waiting for it. It was a good turn to get past Callan Elliott. Nothing at the end of it. Pasquale, Ruse and Russell towards the edge of the area. Bottage, great defending again. Well, that is why they've only conceded 12 goals this season. Tim Danaska says that's enough. It is full time at Ironbark Fields. It has been an excellent performance, particularly defensively in the second half by Auckland FC. Western finished with the majority of the possession, but they were no match for the best defensive side in the league. And 2 goals just before half-time were the difference. It has finished full-time at Ironbark Fields. Auckland FC 2, Western United 0.
MacArthur made the short trip across Western Sydney to take on the Wanderers at CommBank Stadium. The Bulls would be without star striker Valet Germain, who was suspended, while the Wanderers were hoping Zach Sapsford could continue the incredible form he showed in the Sydney derby last weekend.
Oh, as that's hooked towards goal by Bolly. Well, that was almost a spectacular introduction to A-League football. Glancing header, Panazopoulos just wide of the back post.
Well, nice corner, good run.
Brillante with Borrello releasing Kraev. Curto thought about coming, 2 to aim for in the middle. Kraev across the face of goal. He was shooting. Sapsford and Milanovic couldn't get the touch, and Nick Milanovic is not happy for Sapsford. Well, that's a great pass for Borrello. This time the touch wasn't bad. The save was outstanding from Curto. And the Wanderers denied again.
Beautiful play from Western Sydney.
Borrello, Sapsford again. Sapsford looking to bend it. Curto with a spectacular palm away. And we continue to flow from one end to the other. Oh, was Harrison Sawyer still looking for that first ever A-League goal. Wasn't far away there.
Well, he's done enough today to deserve a goal. That was pretty sharp work from the big fella.
Ziakulic again against Brillante, trying to turn him inside out. Oh, he's got the better of him. Well played, Ziakulic. The cross in. It might be an own goal. It is. Well, frustration for Western Sydney, who concede the opening goal at home again in the most comical of manners. 11 minutes into the second half, and MacArthur have the lead. For Western Sydney, ball over the top, flag is down for the moment. Sapsford with the chance to equalise immediately. And he failed to do so. Goal kick, the flag stayed down, he was on. He went for the roof of the net and didn't find it.
Well, the player who last week could not put a foot wrong. When his team needs him at home, he can't get it right.
With Bratton. He dinks the ball in towards Sawyer again. Oh, denied. That would have been his goal. And it's a brilliant stop from Lawrence Thomas. Borrello hooks it back towards Clerc. Great ball over the top for Milanovic. Brilliant finish. It'll have to be checked though, as the flag goes up for offside.
After on-field review, number 24 was onside, so the final decision is goal.
There you go.
He's onside.
The line is green. Exactly, not red or blue, but green, which means they were dead level.
And we're all systems go here. Well done, Gabriel Clerc. He's mishit a few passes today without being under pressure, but he got that one.
Clerc lining it up and striking purely. Well, that's a way to break your duck. Brilliant. First ever A-League goal for Gabriel Clerc, and it is one for the scrapbook. Borrello still deflected and patted away by Curto.
Great stuff in Parramatta.
Ziakulic, Holman, Vujica. The cross! Oh, Sawyer so close again. Makrilos, Adamson, and now Uzkot chips it to the back post. And Gabriel Clerc, a goal and an assist and an important clearance with Holman. Vujans are back. Oh, rampant has flown into that challenge with Matt Yeoman. He'll get a yellow card as well. The final whistle in all of that drama has been blown. It is a crucially important victory at the end of the day for the Wanderers, who climb level with MacArthur just outside the 6. But hope springs eternal for the Wanderers' chances of finals football. We're finished here at Combank. Wanderers 2, Bulls 1.
Melbourne Victory was celebrating 20 years when they welcomed Wellington Phoenix to Amy Park on Friday night. The Knicks were hoping former Victory great Costa Barbarouses could help them secure a win against the hosts at Amy Park for the first time since 2017.
Defensively, they're really sound, and that's large in part to the shape, the way that they set up, the way that they approach the game.
Might be something brewing here. Piscopo with a snapshot. Again, it's over the crossbar, a little bit closer this time though. Nikos Virgos to move it wide. Traore's ball back to the top of the box. Shash to drive it. Not a bad try. In fact, it was Santos, my mistake, and a good save that actually by Albie Kelly-Heald. Santos finding Mashash on the edge of the penalty area. And Mashash to shoot. Well, they've clearly been told to shoot on sight at the start of this second half. That's 3 efforts in the opening 5 minutes. Maybe it's about to arrive. Here's Piper. Barbarouses dispossessed by Traore. And now in broken field, perhaps Victory can exploit those gaps. It's Santos on the right. Only Virgos in the box. Here's Nikos Virgos! The perfect delivery and the perfect header, and Melbourne Victory leads. They've had to be patient, but in the end, 2 of their imports combine to give them the advantage. It's a beautifully worked goal. Nikos Virgos with his 4th of the season takes him out in front at the top of the Victory goal scoring list. Santos looking for another assist perhaps. Mashash beaten away by Albie Kelly-Heald, back in by Teague, and there was a bit of pinball at the end of that via Lucas Kelly-Heald, but Phoenix survive.
There's a bit about Victory at the moment, just having that little bit more joy, finding players.
Tim Payne, handy ball. Mitch Langerak making a big save to deny Barbarouses as they finally register a shot, Wellington Phoenix. Brooks-Smith has got better of Santos. On he goes, Luke Brooks-Smith! Well, it opened up for him. He's got a corner, and just for a second, Victory were really stretched.
That's a nice move from the young player.
Could be another one brewing here. Forderoli, and he's missed as well. Goodness me, 2 gilt-edged chances for Victory to seal the deal, and they haven't been able to take either of them. They've scored just 25 goals this season, the biggest amount in the A-League by any stretch. Here's Casey Boss lifting the ball in, that's on target, it's pushed away by Albie Kelly-Heald to deny Bruno Forderoli. And that is all she wrote. The full-time whistle goes. It was a slog. Victory had to be patient, but in the end, they got their reward thanks to Santos's beautiful cross and Nikos Virgos' header. Melbourne Victory move up to 3rd with their 5th home win of the season. And Melbourne Victory 1, Wellington Phoenix 0.
Aurelio Vidmar was hoping for his Melbourne City side to turn things around after 3 straight losses. His team was boosted by the fact that Socceroos midfielder Marco Tilio was back in the starting 11 for the first time since round 3, Meanwhile, Perth fans had plenty of trauma from this fixture in recent times. They've conceded 13 goals in their last 2 matches against City without reply.
Glory, of course, the lowest scorers in the competition with just 12 this season. Whipped in towards the near post, and that was a dangerous header. It pops out here for Wales trying to place it. It's a really good save by Patrick Beach in a crowded penalty area. Wales trying to place it in the top corner. And Glory a little wasteful with that possession. Tilio. Nice little burst through midfield. Tilio again. They've got a man over here. It's Kavion Romani. It was a weak shot in the end. Straight at Ollie Sale. Miljusnic. He's kept it alive. Osler. Not a bad delivery, but over the head of Taggart. Here's a chance. Tommy Murchula doesn't score too many goals. Marnie cutting inside, trying to bend it. Good save, Ollie Sale. I fancy that was creeping in at the far post. Here's the corner from Gamulka. Back post is Murchula, and he strikes the crossbar. And Glory within a whisker of taking the lead. Tilio again, looking to float it, blocked by Gamulka. Tilio still, and it breaks here for Lawrence Wong. Oh, what a goal! His first in the A-League, and what a way to score it! With his less preferred right foot as well, if you don't mind. That's a beauty. He'll remember that one for the rest of his career. And Melbourne City lead. A mistake by Wilfriedi could open the door again for Lawrence Wong. Surely this is two. Ollie Sale with a save, but nothing he can do when Caputo taps in the rebound. Unfortunately for Melbourne City, Caputo's been flagged as offside. Touched by Taggart for Woods. Here's Lachlan Wales, and they've got Hamzawi on the overlap. Can he find the right cross? It's over the head of Patrick Beach, and just waiting for somebody to finish for Perth Glory. In the end, Wilfriedi goes over the top of the crossbar. Good chance that for David Strilic's team. And there's space here for Miljusnic to turn and run at the City defence. And Miljusnic to fire one in. And a bit of venom behind it, but well taken by Patrick Beach. And Nasmo. Good strength to get away from Leckie. And a shot from long range, on target at least, from Trent Osler. And that is full time. A rather uneventful second half, it must be said. And in the end, Lawrence Wong's first half goal was enough for a rather understrength Melbourne City, who end their 3-game losing streak on the road as they record their 4th straight home victory and move back into the top 6. They are up to 4th. Full time then here at AAMI Park, and it's finished. Melbourne City 1, Perth Glory 0.
Round 19 may prove pivotal in the title race, with Auckland taking a 5-point lead at the top of the Isuzu UTE A-League table. Join us next week for more A-League action, including derbies in both Melbourne and New Zealand.